Are you looking for the best tile grout cleaner? I found some stuff and I am so impressed by it that I had to share it with you guys. So I did a video about this thing a while back. This is our bath stone mat that we use here in the bathroom. Basically, you step on it and it absorbs water. In the video, the first video that I did, someone left a comment mentioning that, oh, you know, your floor is clean. You should clean your floor before you make videos. And during that video, I wasn't even planning on bringing it into the bathroom. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing. So I made a follow-up video about this thing, and I mentioned that that guy left a comment about it. And there were so many of you guys that said, it's so nice to see a house that's actually lived in, and we know it's not some like spectacular clean thing and whatever. And so it got me thinking. I started thinking, I wonder if there's a lot of people that are having this issue with a dirty bathroom and not knowing like a good way to clean it. So we went on a road trip, and while we were out, my wife found this product. And it's made to clean grout like with ease. It's actually called Grout-eez. And this stuff, I just tested it out, and I want to show you guys how it works. So first of all, let me show you how it applies. It just has this little spout right here. I'll link this stuff up down below if you guys want to check it out. But it has this little spout right here that you just simply flip up right there. And the chemical in here, I call it a chemical, the cleaner, it does have some can cause eye damage, use protective wear and whatnot, type of warning labels. But I read the whole bottle and I didn't see anything about bleach on there. I went to the website, looked for stuff about bleach. I don't know what their formulation is for this stuff, but it works extremely well. It's made in the USA. But you have this little nozzle right here, and the way it works is you just simply take this and it just kind of like dribbles out, I want to say. I don't know the best word for it, but you just kind of see how it kind of just comes out. I'm not putting any pressure on it. You just simply put this all the way along your tile right here so that it can kind of take some time to absorb into the grout. I think you can put it on the actual tile as well if you have more textured tile so that you can scrub inside. Ours are pretty flat and they don't really get that much dirt. This looks a little brown right here. We'll throw a little bit right into there just to see what happens. But what you have to do now is you have to let this stuff sit for a little while. So it's going to take a hot minute for it to be able to sit in there. But while it's sitting, the thing that I did before I started this is I did take a broom and I kind of picked up some of the loose debris, you know, hair, some dirt and whatnot that may be on the ground, because that's just going to kind of get mixed up with this and you don't want to have this kind of mixing up and everything. But another thing that comes with this bottle is this right here. This brush right here is a great grout brush. It's got really nice firm bristles on there, and they're kind of shaped. I don't know if y'all can see that really well, but it's shaped in like a V. And this V is really going to help you to be able to get inside the groove of the tile that's in between each tile. So you have your tile, and then usually lower is your grout. And so because it's made with this kind of V shape, you're able to really get into there. And these are really nice stiff bristles right here, so you're able to get some good scrubbing action. I have to mention that this pole does not come with it. The pole is just an old ceiling fan brush pole that you just simply screw on into here. So pretty much any pole that you have on other mopping devices or sweeping devices will fit into this thing. You just simply turn it on into there. So you just get the brush. It is on a swivel too. So this swivel right here goes both ways. So it makes for cleaning it a lot easier. Now what's nice about the pole is that you just simply extend it out for however high you are, and then you can get a really good scrub while not having to bend over like this or getting down on your hands and knees and scrubbing your tiles. So it works extremely well for that purpose. And with the swivel, you're able to go one way like this. I'll demonstrate it in just a minute. You can go one way, and then you can just kind of switch hands like this. The swivel will move because you have pressure on the floor, and then you can continue this way. So it just makes scrubbing so much easier. I like this brush that they give you right here. All right, I think it's been enough time. It's been a couple of minutes, it seems. Let's go ahead and scrub this stuff. Let me show you guys what we've done already, though, first, because I wanted to test it out. And I did this area right here, which is where the bathroom mat was in those original videos. So if you kind of want to go and see what it was like beforehand right here, we do have the video, which I'll link at the end of this video, so you guys can go and check that out. But let's go ahead and scrub up this right here and see if we can get rid of some of these dark stains that are in this grout right here. And I'll also to kind of demonstrate the handle. So I'm just standing up right here, and I'm just adding a little bit of movement to this to get into that grout. And look at how that just comes up with ease right there. I'm barely doing anything, just giving it a good little scrub. I'm not putting that much pressure on there, so you don't have to have, you know, arms of steel and muscle to be able to get into the grout or anything. I mean, honestly, I could probably do this with one hand right here, just, you know, using a little bit more muscle with that one hand. But it's so easy. I was so impressed by how little pressure I had to put on this brush to be able to get this dirt to come up. As you can see, I can get a nice long range, so if you put your grout cleaner down throughout the entire length of the grout lines that you have, you can just use it. I didn't go this far with the chemical, I mainly just did this square right here, but I'm just so impressed. Now, another thing too that I have to mention is that these grout lines might still look like they're there from after you clean, because it's still wet. You do have to let this dry for about 24 hours to get a really good look at what your grout's going to look like as a finished product. One thing that you also want to do is you want to clean up the cleaner after you've put it down. So you may want to take a little mop to the area. Let's see, we put some cleaner right here, didn't we? Yeah, look at that. All that stuff is coming up. I'm telling you guys, this grout brush works extremely well. This cleaner works extremely well. I'm very pleased with this purchase. And like I said, if you have some grout, you should definitely go and get y'all some of this stuff right here. Now, just to complete this clean, let me go ahead and grab, I just have one of these mops that have a little shooter on the end right here to let out some cleaner. So I'm just gonna go ahead and squirt some of that, and then we'll just clean this right on up just like this. Make this nice and smooth looking. All right. And then we just now need to let that dry, and it should be nice and perfectly clean. Closer to something like this. I did this probably about 30 minutes ago, and it's getting clean, but it hadn't had that 24-hour drying period yet. But if you guys are wanting to see what this looked like originally with that bath mat, I'm gonna put that bath mat video right there. Y'all can go see how gross this was, and then kind of compare it to these right here of what it looks like now, because this is so much better. So I highly recommend that you guys go and check out that video right there. By the way, that bath mat is awesome. You might want to get one of those while you're at it as well. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.